Metallica fails live again! Oh no! Not making this up, it's sad but true. During For Whom the Bell Tolls at the recent Amsterdam show, Kirk failed big time. Let's check it out. Here we are in Amsterdam, and Kirk's about ready to go into that lead section. Oh, doing the crab walk with Robert. This was his first mistake, was the crab. Oh, no, Kirk, no, stop. Oh, going off the rails. Ouch. Okay, that was pretty brutal. Fortunately, Robert seems unfazed. I mean, this is tough, right? It stops most of us from even trying to perform live. Beethoven said to play a wrong note is insignificant, but to play without passion, it's inexcusable. And Kirk was certainly playing with passion there, so we're going to give him a pass. The fear of failure. Me. It's like this, right? You're on stage playing your heart out, but some dude in the front row, he's judging you. The world before and after you make a mistake. You see any difference? Point is, no one cares, so just go for it. Even if your girlfriend is like looking through your phone and she finds your 690 failed takes, don't worry about it. Make friends with the F word, failure. Honestly, Kirk's fail was almost as bad as my For Whom the Taco Bell Tolls fail. So the question is, how is the new Metallica stuff going down live? Well, we're going to find out. Let's check out Screaming Suicide. All right, Kirk's hitting his wah. Everything sounds good there. Let's hear Papa Het. Way too long on the intro. Papa, where you at? There he is. Got his 72 Seasons axe. People seem to be digging it in the background. I can tell Papa's been practicing his vocals. Let us not forget about the eternal war that is being fledged between Metallica and Megadeth, though. Here is Lord Megadave. Full concert in Hamilton. I don't know where Hamilton is, but here's Dave, and let's see what he's got. Dave actually sounds like his voice is improving, which is hard to imagine considering the 666 years of drug abuse. Sweating bullets. Let's see what else we got here. Give it to me, Dave. Kiko just fingered the G string there. Okay. Megadave and the boys are sounding pretty good. They tune down to D, even lower than Metallica does. Metallica typically goes down a half step. And I don't know, that D tuning just makes everything sound really rich. And of course, easier to hit the high notes, Dave. Truth be told, according to Metal Injection, Dave has been sweating some bullets recently. He's been ensnared in a lawsuit. Thrash metal legends Megadeth have settled their lawsuit with the sick, the dying, and the dead. Album designer Brent Elliott White, who claimed he was never paid by the band and alleged copyright infringement. Dave, why would you do this? Oh, no. Good news, though. On May 11th, the two parties filed a joint notice of settlement and stated that the parties have reached an agreement in principle for the resolution of this action. Thank God. My faith in Lord Megadave was dwindling. Now, it is, in fact, Wednesday, which means it's hump day, and we need a little WAP juice. Take a load off. So grab your horn and pour in some Wapian fluid. 69 grams of protein per sip. It's a significant protein source. Cheers. Let's do this. To the gods of metal. Oh, disgusting. And maybe you're sweating bullets because you can't play guitar how you want. Good news, I'm dishing out free tabs, tips, and tricks with my guitar and music newsletter below. You can take things to the next level and get my full music theory course. This is like the culmination of my life's work. I've got a ton of videos, in-depth tabs, tutorials, technique, composition, learning the fretboard, how to solo. It's constantly growing as I add to it, because right now I'm practicing like literally 4 hours a day, maybe more, coming up with all these new ideas. It's insane. Now buckle up, boomers. We're heading to the forbidden land of TikTok, the ninth plane of hell, the worst place on the internet. Let's see what DJ Khaled is up to. Okay, first of all, I was not prepared for this. Second of all, DJ needs to lose at least 69 pounds. And number three, does this really even count as dancing? I will say his fuckometer is like negative 666. The dance moves need some work, bro. Speaking of dancing, you guys are gonna hate me. Have you guys heard the shuffle dance? I've been forcing myself to watch short form content every morning on YouTube just to see what the kids are doing. And this shuffle dance thing keeps showing up. Guilty pleasure alert, I do kind of like that groove. Thought to myself, I'll become a star and do a cover of the shuffle dance. I know your ears are bleeding at this point, but that's actually a good exercise. If you're into playing guitar, try to arrange another piece of music, maybe even a pop song, then just jump off a cliff and sell your soul to the devil. Here's a question for you. What is the most hated band in all of history? Quarterback. I mean, Nickelback is one of the most hated bands.
Don't screw this up for me, all right? Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Why do we love to hate this group? Is it because Chad's crunked on WAP juice? Maybe it's the cliche, formulaic lyrics? Because they're a sellout success or posing as metalheads? Here's the deal. Nickelback has sold 50 million albums. I submit that haters are a primary engine behind this band's commercial success. Memes and media circulated on the internet helps drive this band's awareness to 666. Maybe it's time to stop sniffing your own farts and make your own band. Holy shit, it's time for the hate of the day segment, where I read some hateful comments from you guys, the viewer. Raven Shore says, no offense, man, you have a neat vibe, but the whole tried and true internet's tactic of negative video title, but it's really praise, is just getting so old. Oh, write some music, bro. Do something actually creative. Why do I make my video titles negative? Well, the truth is, because of human nature, we're calibrated towards negative emotion. Which video title would you be more likely to click on? Number one, the world is at peace and everyone loves everyone. Or number two, the world is ending tomorrow and everyone's gonna die. Of course, number two is gonna get more clicks. This is just who we are as human beings. I try not to judge it one way or the other. I'll make you guys a deal. The second you stop clicking on negative video titles and click on the positive ones, which I've done a ton of, I will stop doing the negative ones. By this point, it's common knowledge that AI and ChatGPT are taking over the human race. So why not embrace it? I asked the chat, teach me to play Enter Sandman. GPT says, sure, Enter Sandman by Metallica is a popular song with a distinctive guitar riff. That's going to give me the tuning here, right? The chords, blah, blah, blah. Main riff of Enter Sandman is used playing power chords. That's actually not true. Here's what the chat wrote. Wait a minute. Chat, you have failed us. How is that supposed to be this? Above tab represents the main riff, represents a rest. Numbers indicate the fret, numbers on the respective strings. This is just all heinously wrong. This tab is wrong, chat. Apologize for any confusion if the tab is incorrect. Here's an updated tab for the main riff to Enter Sandman. All right, so here's the corrected riff. Yeah, that's not it either. Maybe the chat's thinking of the B-side Enter Sand Woman. Or maybe the C-side Leave, Dirt Child. Time for the meme of the day. There's two types of shredders. One that says you must study music theory. The other guy says just hit random notes. I want to know which one are you? I mean, here's the thing, like trial and error will only get you so far. You're going to end up spending all this time reinventing the wheel, doing things that people have already figured out. Skip in line and go straight to what sounds good or the particular kind of sound that you want by leveraging what other people have done in the past. Don't waste 6.9 years of your life trying to figure that shit out. Let's hit some Q&A. The other day on Instagram, somebody asked me, how do I incorporate guitar modes in a solo? Step 1, choose a song. Let's go with comfortably numb. Next, locate the key on the circle of fifths. We're in B minor. That has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Now play the scale. Play the chords built on each scale degree. Last thing you got to do is line up each chord with its corresponding modal scale shape. After you learn guitar modes, you're basically a guitar god. So check this out. I'll demonstrate my extreme guitar skills. See if you can name this song. As you can tell, I've been practicing. Here's a little bit about what I've been up to this week. I ran into a fan named James on the street from London. He was from across the pond, and he was over here seeing the band Mr. Bungle. And I did some push-ups for Papa. Pops for Papa. Also hung out with my buddy Rudy Ayub. That guy's a dick, though. He's always pushing me around. He even tried to finger my G-string. Get your guitar chops on level 666 with my Patreon page below. That's all of my tabs and courses. Right now, I'm working on these ultimate guitar workouts that are just blowing up my chops. The idea is to get good at all the different techniques, sweep picking, finger tapping, alternate picking, put it all in one hyper-condensed exercise. I'm telling you, this is an absolute game changer. You also get Discord accesses where you can hang out and chat with other patrons and myself. Find people that also like to handle their hardwood and are obsessed with becoming the best musicians possible. Till next time, God bless Metallica. Metallica.